As if the McCrispy couldn't get any better, Bacon and Ranch just entered the chat. The Bacon Ranch McCrispy, available at participating McDonald's for a limited time. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 2692, How to Find Happiness Through Purpose in 3 Natural Steps by Scott Dinsmore with tinybuddha.com. And I'm Justin Malik, your personal narrator, reading to you every day, including holidays. And with that, I'm going to continue reading to you as we optimize your life. How to Find Happiness Through Purpose in 3 Natural Steps by Scott Dinsmore with tinybuddha.com. In everything we do, we seek happiness, or at least what we think will bring happiness. But this goal can often get us into trouble. It's how you find yourself in a career that doesn't represent you, consuming things lacking real value, and living a life that misses its impact on the world. Most of the things we think create happiness don't. We get caught in a spiral, and life suddenly becomes a race to be won instead of a game to be played and enjoyed. Our focus on success, as society calls it, blurs our more important intangibles of life, our relationships and experiences. The fear and sad reality for many is that we wake up 30 years from now stressed, unhealthy, and unfulfilled, wondering what on earth happened to those wonderful dreams we once dared to dream. I'll tell you what happened. We fell into the trap of being what others felt we should be, as opposed to who we were meant to be. Others' dreams became ours, only to realize they never mattered to us in the first place. We adopted the world's definition of success instead of understanding and pursuing our own. Well, there is good news. No matter when you wake up to this reality, it is never too late to take a stand and travel down that fresh path. In all of my experience as a friend, writer, husband, personal freedom coach, and citizen of the world, I've learned that there is nothing more consistent with unhappiness than spending your time in a way that doesn't serve who you are. And to the contrary, there is no more profound source of fulfillment and happiness than knowing you are traveling your own path and making the dent in the world you know you're capable of. The simple answer to lasting happiness: living your purpose. While purpose is a nice concept that is often overused in the personal development space, it can be a lot to sink your teeth into. It's one thing to believe in the idea, but an entirely different one to viscerally experience and live it. Until you find your own life path, you will forever be trying to follow someone else's. The inauthenticity will eat you up. Without a path, your true potential will be lost. But to confidently begin the journey, you must better know the traveler, you. 3 steps to blazing a trail and discovering your purpose. Number 1, know your values. These are your building blocks. What's most important to you above all else? I'm talking the zero compromise areas of who you are: family, health, freedom, honesty, intimacy, playfulness, love, adventure, achievement. The list is infinite. So pick your top few, prioritize them. What events and experiences allow you to feel them? This is your foundation, your compass. Number 2, know your superpowers. We all have things we naturally knock out of the park. Your core strengths. Some might even call them gifts. Is it public speaking, teaching, analysis, social interaction, influencing, positivity, discipline, problem solving? Most of us have a gut feeling of what these are. What have past experiences shown? What have people consistently complimented you on? What's your favorite type of project to put your heart into? The book StrengthsFinder 2.0 is an awesome place to start. And number 3, know your passion moments. We've all had them, a moment or time in your life when you felt invincible. It could come during a work project, caring for a child, exploring a new place, or cooking a meal. Anything as long as you feel it at your core. You've likely had more than one. Keep a list of these passion moments, and noticing this in others is just as important. What have you seen people around you do that inspire purpose? This list will never stop growing, and with every addition, you'll gain more clarity on what lights a fire in your belly. Quote, "Don't be pushed by your problems. Be led by your dreams? Unknown. Notice opportunity and do something about it. The intersection of your true values and superpowers backed with relentless passion is where the magic happens. It's where adventure ultimately begins. It takes confidence to set out on your own. No two of us are the same, and no two of us will have the same path and impact on the world. Recognize this and let it serve as your inspiration. With the right tools, anything is possible. Your values, superpowers, and passion moments are those tools. With them, you can go through life with open eyes, able to notice even the hint of when your purpose is calling. Expect these opportunities. Be waiting for them. When you know what you're looking for, they'll start to appear. It may be in the form of a new friend, career, volunteer position, or random adventure. If it lays at the heart of who you are, recognize this and do something about it. These chances pass by only once. Now it's on you to weave them into your story. You are no longer a spectator. You are not meant to live anyone else's life. Why would you want to anyway when you can live your very own? This is what will impact the world in a way that no other can. Happiness is not something we finally reach one day. It's something that becomes a part of every day or none at all. Happiness not experienced today does not mean more happiness tomorrow. Once you've found your path, the superficial destination the world defaults to becomes unimportant. Comparison disappears, and all of a sudden, it's the travel itself that becomes meaningful. No longer are you trying to get somewhere. You're there. Simple as that. You're there today, and you'll be there tomorrow. That's happiness. You just listened to the post titled, How to Find Happiness Through Purpose in 3 Natural Steps by Scott Dinsmore with tinybuddha.com. The last few years have taught us how important mental health is to our overall state of well-being. Social anxiety is something I struggle with sometimes, and all the uncertainty about when we could and couldn't see people definitely didn't make things easier. It's a good thing our sponsor, Headspace, is here to help. Headspace combines scientifically proven benefits of meditation and mindfulness with modern practices through their experienced meditation teachers. With guided meditations, mindfulness practices, breathing and calming exercises, and so much more, Headspace can help reduce anxiety, boost your mood, and help you sleep better. Headspace has helped me and more than 100 million people worldwide, and they can help you too. Listen up, you do not want to miss this. I've arranged something special. For a limited time, all of you can try Headspace free for 30 days by going to headspace.com/old30day. You won't find this offer anywhere else. You must use my link, headspace.com/old30day to unlock all of Headspace free for 30 days. This is not something they normally do. Headspace.com/old30day. Thank you to Scott, a guest writer on Tiny Buddha, and come by tinybuddha.com for a lot more great content. When he talked about living our purpose or falling into the trap of being what others feel we should be, it reminded me of a popular book, which I haven't read yet, but it's referenced a lot. It's called The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying. It's by an Australian nurse, Bonnie Ware. And from what I saw, it looks like number 1 of the regrets was, I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. But it brings another question, which is how to live true to yourself. Whether you're in a position of feeling like you have to do what others say, or you're not even sure what your purpose is, or what being true to yourself even means, it can be difficult to find that path. But I thought there were some nice suggestions in this post, like starting with your values. We've heard it here before, paying attention to and writing down those values could bring a lot of clarity. So I'm curious to hear if it works for you or if it's something you've done before and what those values are. And in any case, it wouldn't hurt, that's for sure. So with that, have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow as usual, where your optimal life awaits.